Good afternoon, everybody. We are back, and what an afternoon it was, man. They had to come out. I had a huge tree branch on my power lines. They had to take that down. Without power for a couple minutes. They did it very quickly. I gotta admit, it was a very good job on their part, and we are here now, and we are looking good. We've got Dark Bro first in the chat, Firasty, Thrasty, baby. We got Chris, second, Gen G, Michael, Allen. All four of you, thank you guys very much for being in here. Let's check the market out and see what's happening. AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen. AMC is down 35% on the day today. And would you look at that? Even down after hours. And where did Ape end? Yeah, only up 16%. So if you think that the valuation was offset, or if you were able to hedge by buying Ape, no, don't think so. 35% loss in AMC is much greater than the 16% gain that you saw in Ape. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 1016 right there. GameStop sitting at 1995. The NASDAQ, it was up 1.05% today. A very strong finish for the NASDAQ. Looking good on that one. AMC getting beat. GameStop, 1995. Dogecoin, 7.4 cents. We've got Ethereum sitting at 1839. Shiba Inu coin, 1015. Bitcoin, 29,300 on Bitcoin. Molinado actually finishing higher on the day today. 1% to the upside. $1.02. Falling down a little bit after hours there. Sundial sitting at $1.65. SPY, 448. Netflix, 427. Highcroft Mining, 37.7 cents. Getting hit pretty hard today. 7.94%. QQQ. 370. We get Ape sitting at 207 at the close. MPW is 782. Tesla 239 and Novix 1592. PID 1762 and Joby sitting at $7.70 at the close there. Let's jump back in and watch Bitcoin in after hours trading. As look at that, AMC throwing a little green candle on there, coming back in the green. We need it. It's got a long way to go. What do we need now just to get back to where we were? What is $1.50 at about 350? We need about a 50% gain to get back to where we were just on Friday. Think about that, guys. We now need a 50% gain just to get back to where we were on Friday. We need nearly a 200% gain to get back to where we were 3 weeks ago on AMC. And don't even get me started on how large of a percentage gain we need if we expect to recover losses from the all-time highs. AMC down and AMC down heavy today. Hey bro, we're Axia. Let's check it out, Dark Bro. Hopefully it is ripped up to the moon and you are rich, my friend. Everybody driving but listening. Tim, good deal. It's the best thing you can do. Listen, my man. Listen. You know what we might need to do, Dark Bro? I might need to readjust since the power was out. Yeah, I probably need to readjust these settings really quick. Let's see here. Now, where in the world is my Chrome? Got him. All right. There we go. All right. Now we got Google Chrome back up. Now we're going over to Axia to see where Axia is at. Axia Protocol, ladies and gentlemen, AXIA is down 0.1% on the day today. It's fluctuating around there, but these are some extremely tight moves. I wouldn't be terribly concerned about it going to 0.03495, 0.03496. Not really any percentage of move there. Not even 0.1% down on the day today. Over the last 7 days. Wow, dude. If these swings are real, down pretty heavy over the last 7 days. Over the last month, down pretty heavy over the last month as well. Luca Tony, bump it with a twerk. Oh, yes. Luca Tony, what is going on? Look at that, man. Luca Tony sitting on nearly a 2-year bro. Luca Tony, you're going to be getting that blue skull here pretty soon, man, and it is going to look good on you. I'm loving it, Luca Tony. Thank you very much for keeping that green name for 2 years, man. One more month, and you've got it, and I absolutely appreciate it, dude, and glad that you're in here as well. Yo, Neckbeard, forgot to tell you got out in Novix a week or so ago. $22 for a 76% gain. absolutely destroyed that trade. J-Bones, man. Congratulations on that. And Inovix, dude, after getting out, Inovix dropping back down. Let's see here. Yes, getting out at $22 a share. Maybe on this bump right here. Very nicely done, dude. Falling back down, yes, to this level of support that it's currently at now. But shoot, you could get back in right now if you wanted to. Be doing much, much better than you were before. Very nice. J-Bones! Good news is, it is still following this ascending trend line. So technically, if you did want to try and ride it back higher, completely up to you, though. The ascending trend line since the beginning of 2023 is still intact. So very nicely done on that. We're going to make this one a little bit bigger so you guys can follow it if you do want to. But very nicely done on that trade. J-Bones, man, absolutely killing it. Getting out and already back down. What is that? 10, 20, like 30% from where you were at, man. Very, very nice. This whole AMC saga makes me sick to my stomach. Brian Wallace, me too, man. Me too. Makes me sick to my stomach. I will agree with you on that one. It makes me sick to my stomach. I don't necessarily care too much like what you guys do with your money. Buy, win some, lose some. It is all part of the game. But dude, I hate to see people getting taken advantage of, and I truly believe that Adam Aaron is taking advantage of people. So that's the part that I hate the most out of it, Brian. It's the part that I hate the most. On the way back to Indy, it's freaking pouring, so I might be in and out. What do you mean? Are you not in Indiana right now, Chris? Did you leave home? Are you on vacation or something? What is happening? Nice, Luca. Heck yeah, man. Luca Tony. 2 years of bro, man. Very, very few people have that, so appreciate it very much, Luca Tony. Brian is so mad, he can't even say it correctly. I understand the pain. Me too, man. Me too. I really do understand the pain, guys. I still have some shares of AMC. I'm actually grateful right now that I got called away. I would have preferred to sell those shares at like, $7-8 instead of getting called away at the $5 that I did. But I had nearly all of my AMC shares called away 3 weeks ago after hours when AMC shot up to like $8.50 or whatever it was. I had covered calls sold at $5 per share. It did not close. Those should have expired worthless at $5. But apparently you can trade options. Institutions can trade options till 5:30 if they want. And they took advantage of that last week. So they took my shares at $5. And right now I'm glad they did because it is trading at $3 a share. Shib keeps falling. Being Saifu, man. Shib keeps falling, yes, from the recent highs, but let's just take a look at this hourly trend. All right, we are not falling back below this level of support here. And where do we go on this one? So, really, this level didn't hold up as well as this lower trend line did. So if you just tweak it like that, okay, this trend line is still holding up, but it might be the exact same situation we had here. See where we dipped down below this ascending trend, and then it shot back up. Right now, we're dipping down below this ascending trend, and we absolutely could shoot back up. So this ascending trend line still may hold up as we bounce off this horizontal level at 1,000 points per coin again. Or if you want to be a little bit more conservative, this line still is connecting these higher lows that are being hit are still holding up. And it coincides perfectly with this ascending trend line and the major support at 1,000 points per coin. I like to be a little bit more aggressive in this situation. And let's just say that this is the ascending trend line with a couple dips down below. This would be a buying opportunity if you do believe that this ascension is going to hold up here. Clearly, this one did not pan out. And it pulled back to these levels that we're at right now. But hopefully that is what we see from here on out, is a jump back up above this ascending trend line. This horizontal line that you see on the screen right here, this is the release date for Shibarium. So we should see Shib released August 15th, which is here, or August 16th, which is here. It should be released at the ETH Toronto event, that Futurist conference. Hopefully it is, and hopefully, dude, before this date, boom! Shiba Inu coin rips higher. I would love it. I really hope to see that, but, a 0.34% move lower I don't really consider that falling. You know what I mean? Like, cryptocurrency is so volatile. I don't think you can be upset about not even a 1% decline in something like Shiba Inu coin. SK, man, it's been a while since I've been on here. What's up, guys? Good to be back. SK, hopefully you stay back, my friend. Glad to have you. And a lot of people have jumped back in. We had 400 people in the live stream on Friday afternoon when AMC was ripping lower on news of this settlement. So hopefully if you guys are wanting to hang out a little bit, we still go live twice a day, every single day during the week, and absolutely welcome back. If you guys are in here and want to hang out and you haven't been in here in quite a while, welcome back home, man. Click came to Ohio and fell out of the tree in your power line. Yeah, that actually could have been. Just kidding. Nah, no work today. So a rain day turned into a small D day. So on the way back home. Gotcha, Chris. Gotcha. I knew that was not you in my power in the trees cutting down that tree branch. But did you guys know, man? I didn't actually know this. So I had a pretty big tree branch hanging on the power line today, and I saw it out there. Still had power, like no issues there. So I called the electric company this morning, told them about it, and they sent somebody out, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty serious, man. That tree's about to catch on fire." The tree was literally burning from touching those power lines, and I'm like, "Oh snap, dude." I didn't know that the wood would conduct electricity like that, but you could literally smell that tree was burning, and there were 2 huge burn marks on that branch where it was touching the wires. And the guy's like, yeah, I actually don't know why it didn't, snap your power and blow your power out. And I'm like, well, I don't know, dude. But it was only like an hour. Then they had a crew come out, and they drove back there. We were able to get I don't know, what do you call that, like a little cherry pick, the little bucket that they've got. He got it up there, and then there was a huge branch that was dead that didn't actually get detached and fall, so he got that one down as well. So hopefully it doesn't fall, and we go quite some time before I have another giant branch falling on a power line. But I did not know that just touching those power lines like that, a branch on those power lines, would literally burn that branch. It was nuts. So I'm glad I called them, and I'm glad they came out and got it down. Let's see. Clearbro, do you have any Bitcoin hash flow, a ribbon indicator on the weekly saying a buy signal? Little Bird told me, not financial advice, if you could, highly assist the community. So I do not have a hash flow ribbon indicator on Webull here. On PS5, unfortunately, I don't have that one, man. So if somebody else had that one on there, you might have to rely on them for that one. Brian, so they peed on your leg and told you it's rain. I didn't lose that much, and everybody knows I'm annoyingly mad over it, but learn to play the game better for those reasons than yeah, it is, man. And you know what? I am glad that I was able to get out of AMC when I did, essentially on the covered call move, because I did bring my average down to 465 and got out at 5 o'clock. Got out at $5 after selling a few covered calls, so my average technically would have been a little bit lower than 465. But, dude, I'm essentially glad. Now I got a couple shares, right? I have a couple shares because I didn't own, like, in an even 100-share increment when I was selling those calls. So I do have a couple shares left. Still at a 465 average, but nothing to write home about or be worried about there. So yeah, dude, I'm kind of glad that I was able to get out of AMC when I did, instead of sitting here and hoping and then having to average down again over the next year and hope that AMC somehow shoots back up to $3 a share after the reverse split and it goes down 10x. Indubitably, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump. Indubitably. Thank you very much for the super chat. Indubitably, absolutely appreciate you, man. And hopefully that fist bump was good, dude. Here's the thing, man. I was scrolling through TikTok a minute ago, and when they were out there getting ready to do the power, I was scrolling through, and I don't get it. I don't know if I started it, but you got these girls on TikTok now that are acting like they're AI robots and imitating the GIFs that come across the screen. I don't know, because I have not seen this before, right? Usually when these girls get GIFs on TikTok, they just say thank you ignore you, and then DM you for more gifts later in exchange for pictures. Now, they're imitating all of the gifts. They get a hot dog. Ooh, guess what they're doing? They get a rose. They're smelling the rose. And it almost makes me wonder, where did they get that? Who is telling these girls what I've been doing on this YouTube channel for the last 3 years, that they need to imitate the super stickers and the gifts that they get on TikTok? And I don't know. It is weird when they do it because they get this whole AI looking thing where they, rose. And then they literally give you like 2 seconds of it. They should be a little bit more grateful. But at the same time, I do get it if you send a rose on TikTok, that's literally a penny. And they're getting like a half of a cent for that rose. So, you gotta be a little bit better than that. But yeah, dude, I know that they're stealing that. I know they're stealing it for a fact. Clay, knowing you have some AMC left makes me feel better. I still have some. I do have a couple shares left, Chris. It's not a lot of shares. It's not even. I usually don't talk about numbers, right? But I mean, if you guys can do any math whatsoever, it was not in an increment of 100. So you guys can pretty much guess that it's not 100 shares right there. Otherwise, it would have had a covered call sold against it. But yeah, dude, I still got some left, and I don't know. Literally, I don't think it's really worth worrying about at this point, because it's not a lot of shares or anything. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Even if you have one share, like, I still feel like you have the right to be upset with the leadership of your company. That's the thing a lot of people make fun of. You only got one share. What the heck do you care if the price goes up or down? You don't have no portfolio. Dude, you're an owner. You are an owner. If you own a share of Tesla, you own a part of Tesla. You might not have as much voting power and all of that, but a lot of people forget, if you own a share of these stocks, if you own a share of these companies, you are an actual owner. Now, right, your votes probably aren't going to count for much. You don't have any influence and stuff like that. And even if you have hundreds of thousands of dollars in a certain company, compared to the billion-dollar market cap, man, you're not going to have any influence. But, take some pride in being an owner, too. Right? The CEO essentially does work for you. Adam Aaron works for you if you've got one share of stock. So you can be upset with the direction that the so-called leadership takes with the company that you own, even if it's a $4 or now $3.40, or in the case of Ape, $2 share of stock. You own a portion of that company. So take some pride in it, man. If you do, allow people to know that you can be upset with the direction the leadership is trying to take in that specific company. But at the end of the day, too, man, if you got one share AMC, don't really worry if it goes up or down, dude. You're going to make $1, you're going to lose $1. It's all right. Let's see. Glibro, what's all this mumbo jumbo about Elon Musk and Zuckerberg fight? What would all of this benefit us? In what way? Come on. PS5, I think that the only benefit that could have is some sort of an entertainment effect. I don't think that it would benefit us any other way than an entertainment factor. That's as far as I can get with it. It's just entertainment at that point. Even just the talk of it is entertaining. People love the idea. What would win in a fight? Like I said earlier, a gorilla or a lion? What would win in a fight? An alligator or a rhino? People always come up with these weird scenarios in their head to discuss and go over the pros and cons and all of that stuff. But, dude, who the heck's gonna pit? I'm pretty sure you'd get in trouble for animal cruelty if you put a lion and a gorilla in the same cage to see who would actually win. And even then, one fight the lion could win, and the next fight a gorilla could win. So, doesn't really matter, man. I think it's just something people like discussing. Shimon! So one day, whatever I'm writing will be finished. But yeah, I like it, Chris. Good afternoon, Rozzy. Glad to have you in here, man. I'm glad there's no moon gift. No, you're not. You want a moon. I know you do. Stuck in bumper to bumper traffic on Route 30. Glad I picked up some road pops. There you go, Tim, man. And nobody likes traffic. Nobody likes being stuck in traffic anywhere. Hopefully, and I don't know. I didn't think it was bad out last night. So I don't know what the traffic's for. Hopefully there were no accidents or anything like that. But apparently there was some wind or something last night, man. Because I had that tree that huge branch fell down on the power line. So hopefully you guys are good. Not everything is about you, Clay, bro. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it is. Pudgy. 12-onomic. What's going on, man? My guy, Clay, bro. I hate the NPC stream thing. It started from some girl named Pinky Doll. Now she got $1 million deal for 12-onomic. Did it really start with her, or did it really start with me? You guys were asking if I was AI like 2 years ago. And Pinky Doll guarantees she watches my live stream and understands how super stickers really should be appreciated. Starts with Pinky Doll. Come on, 12-onomic. Pinky Doll's probably been streaming for like 6 months. Yeah. Road Pop. What? Is Road Pop something that I should not be saying? What is it? Is that not just like a pop that he's drinking on the road? Oh, God. Somebody explain it to me, but don't explain it to me. I don't know what a road pop is. I legitimately thought, Tim, if you're messing with me here, I legitimately thought that you had just like stopped at the gas station on your way home and got a can of pop or a bottle of pop or fountain drink, and you were drinking it on the way home. So if you guys are messing with me, I don't appreciate it. Clay, can you scroll up? Crypto Dreamer. Yes, but usually you should say read my last one. Yo, Clay, what's your opinion on BTCB? Is it better to hold Bitcoin or BTCB? Does BTCB count for coins that are held for BTC? Is BTCB another coin? Okay, so it's a Binance Bitcoin. Oh, man. All right, let me put it this way. So BTCB, Crypto Dreamer, seems as though it is like a wrapped Bitcoin. Instead of being on the Ethereum network, it is a BEP20 Bitcoin, which is on the Binance network. Now, I don't know what they've got going on right here, okay? I truly do not know what they've got going on. Total supply, 60,000 BTCB. Circulating supply, 53,000 BTCB. The diluted market cap is $1.7 million. I don't know how they are pegging their price to Bitcoin, right? The concern is that they don't actually own Bitcoin. And if they don't actually own Bitcoin, then, I don't know what sort of an algorithm is attaching their price to Bitcoin. Now, if you're simply bridging this Bitcoin and bridging your Bitcoin over to the Binance network, and it would be very similar to moving Shib over to Shibarium, or moving Ethereum over to Shibarium, or Bone over to Shibarium. What happens in that situation is when you bridge it over to the Shibarium network, you've essentially locked up that Shib on Ethereum. And then when you take it back off of that network, you unlock it and you can trade it once again. So you burn it back off of Shibarium, and you are trading it once again on the Ethereum network. If that's what they've got going on right here, then yes, this is essentially holding one for one with Bitcoin. You would take your Bitcoin that you've got, you'd pay your fees to bridge it over onto the Binance network, and then it would get locked up in a smart contract. And then when you want to take, and it would create it on the Binance network, and then when you want to remove it off of the Binance network, you would essentially bridge it back over to the Bitcoin's network, and it would essentially burn what was on Binance and unlock it then on Bitcoin's network. I hope that's the way that works. If it is, then yes, it's 1-for-1. It would be just as safe as essentially owning Bitcoin there. But I do not know, right? This is the first time I've actually seen the BEP20 Bitcoin here. So I am unsure of how that works being on the Binance chain. But it should hold its peg if that's the way that it is, and it's not some sort of an algorithm that is wrapping that Bitcoin onto Binance. Sucky is Jiu-Jitsu skills. Well, looks like Zuck might win the fight, but we know that Musk is an alien. Average for AMC is 20, and Ape is 12. I've been here since 2021. I've invested my life savings, over $30. Any suggestions to keep holding or sell at a loss? Please have some advice. So, Love T. I can't necessarily tell you to cut your losses. I can't necessarily tell you to move on with your life and any of that stuff. Let me tell you this, man, okay? You are obviously not the only one that is down. There are a lot of people who have invested a lot less than $30,000. There are a lot of people who have invested more than $30,000, and they are down as well. So you're not alone in that situation, but you don't have to necessarily latch on to everybody else's hope that we do want to watch AMC go back up. It must go back up. It has to go back up because it doesn't have to. So a decision must be made. You are right on that one. Unfortunately, I cannot make that decision for you. Let me say a couple of things that you can do to essentially reduce your cost, right? And I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how long it's going to take. Let me just put it that way. But if you've got a cost basis of about $30,000 and you need to see a 5-6x increase in the current price to get back up to those levels, I'm just gonna break it to you real, man. It's very unlikely at this point that you ever see a 5-6x increase in AMC in order to get back up to a $20 average. It's just very unlikely. When those prices were rising exponentially like that, it was on the idea of a short squeeze. Now that everything is attached to an underlying or fundamental value, how can you justify a $20 price point on AMC? One thing that you can consider, okay, and I can't say that you should do this, whatever, blah, 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 financial advisor, make your own, blah, blah, all that stuff. Covered calls. If you've got a lot of shares of AMC, and you could have a lot more shares of AMC once your APE is converted over into AMC as well, you can sell covered calls to generate income. Now, you might watch the price continue to come down and all of that, but let's just take a look so you get a little bit of an understanding if you haven't been doing this already. Also, if you hold somewhere like Fidelity, loaning your shares out, with the cost to borrow as high as it is, you can actually make a decent gain loaning those shares out. And, dude, trust me when I tell you, it does not help or hurt the short squeeze whatsoever if you loan your shares out. Because if you legitimately loan them out, it increases the recorded short interest. Okay, so it's something that they have to cover at that point. If you're one of the naked short guys, I don't know what to tell you. Do it anyway because you're just going to make up numbers. So looking at AMC, the options. Let's look at call options, and let's just look at this week, right? Looking at this week, you can come all the way out to 450. Let's say 450 because this is just going to be an easier number to do here. You can sell covered calls at the $4.50 strike for this week for 5 to 6 cents a share right now. That means you can generate 1%. 5 cents. You can generate 1%. Now, clearly, you give yourself plenty of room from these levels because you give yourself $1.50 on $3. That is nearly a 50% increase that you would see before your shares get called away. So in the event that AMC does rise up to 450, yes, they will call your shares away. If you do not want to risk at all your shares getting called away, you can still generate some income. I mean, look at this, dude. Somebody's paying you a cent. You can go out there and make a penny per share right now at $12. Probably going to be very happy if they call your shares away at $12 and 4x gains from where we're at right now. but you can generate 1 cent. I know 1 cent is not a lot, which is why I tried to increase it a little bit by showing you this one. But, you know, all depending on what you want to do. If you do want to get called away, if you don't want to get called away, dude, you do this for 2 years, you brought your cost basis down $1. You just made $1 a share. Now, you can be safe under the assumption that AMC might rise over that time as well. Dude, you do this for 20 weeks, there's your $1. Do this for a year, all of a sudden you just made, you brought your cost basis down $3 on AMC. If you get even more aggressive, right, you can triple how much money. This week, you'd be bringing in 14, 15 cents. So 14, 15 cents, dude, 4 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, all of a sudden you're talking, you brought your cost basis down by $1 in 2 months. So selling those covered calls, yes, you may get called away if AMC jumps up in price, but it is a way to reduce your cost basis and bring in some money by essentially, you know, selling the option for somebody to call your shares away at a certain price. That is an option that you do have if you are concerned about bringing your cost basis down. Rozzy, I saw it, man. I'm coming back to it. Thank you very much for the member chat. Rozzy says, "Hey, bro, check out Brick Token. And would you do an emergency live stream if Shiba hits 1 cent?" Dude, 100%. If Shib ran up to 1 cent somehow, I can guarantee you that I would make some videos first. But yes, then I would be live. If Shiba Inu coin hit 1 cent, I would probably close it out before I went live, just to let you know. Full disclosure, I would not open the live stream until I made sure that my Shiba Inu coin at 1 cent had been sold and I had the money. I'm not holding beyond 1 cent. That's a fact on that one. So if it spikes up, then touches 1 cent, which is not likely, it would be some catastrophic event. It will be sold before the live is open on that one. Let's see. I am a 10 average on XXXXX, averaged down all the way with what I could. Night Cow. And you know what, Night Cow? You can continue to average down if you sell those covered calls, or if you loan your shares out on another platform that allows you to loan those shares out. You know, it is very unlikely, guys. It's very unlikely that AMC goes up to $6, $6.50. I mean, look at this. You know, you're making 2 cents on $6.50. And if you got 1,000 shares, right, this is $2 for every 100 shares you own. That's $20. You might be making $20 a week. Why not take that $20 a week when there's very, very low likelihood that AMC jumps back up to $6.50? You know, if your shares are at a $10 average, why not bring in that penny at $12? If you look at next week, if you want to sell for next week, dude, you're making 4 cents at $9. Go make that $40 on 1,000 shares. $4 for 100 shares. Just go stack your account. Next week, selling 2 cents at the $12 price point. The following week, man, you're making 3 cents at the $12 strike. You're making 5 cents all the way out to $9. And you could bring in 20 cents at $4. That's 5% you're bringing in for 3 weeks out. So there are plenty of options where you can generate some income and bring your cost basis down even further if you do not want to buy any shares. Simply selling those covered call options and selling them far, far out of the money if you guys expect a jump up in price if you don't want to get called away. But that is an absolute option if you guys want to look into it. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you not to do it. Whatever, all those disclaimer things. But it is something where you can bring your cost basis down. A penny, 2 pennies, 5 cents, 10 cents a week. And dude, you know, if it takes you 2-3 years of selling those options, cost basis is zero now. Who cares? It takes you that long. If your cost basis is zero, dude, you're good to go, man. You're good to go. You can hold those shares forever at that point. If Shib hits half a penny, I'm out. I'm not going to lie, Ken. I don't think that I would. I was under the assumption that, like, I woke up and saw Shiba Inu coin at a penny, because I don't know if I would hold all the way up to a penny either. I know I probably would not hold all the way up to a penny. So I was under the assumption that, like, I woke up and saw it sitting in a penny. Otherwise, it'd probably be gone. 2% Shibarium ain't coming now. Balls in holes. Interesting concept that they might have there, saying Shibarium is not coming out. I'll say this, dude. I would be all struck if they did not announce the release of Shibarium at this ETH Toronto event. There has been such hype. The Shib token Twitter account, Shitoshi's Twitter account, Lucy's Twitter account. That makes up the entire ecosystem team, guys, by the way. Every account of the ecosystem team has been disseminating information that Shibarium will be released this week. So if it is not released, okay, those YouTubers would obviously end up being correct. But that is not something that I would necessarily be betting against right now. I will bet against the trillion burns. I'll bet against millions of active users the first day. I'll bet against all that stuff. But I would be pretty shocked if they didn't release it. Let's see. If Shib hits, saw that. Is the light button broke or something? The like button. The like button. I was like, is my light not on right now? What's going on? Guys, click the like button. Don't do this to me. 75 people in here. What the heck are you doing? Click the like button, man. I'd rather hold. DD214, you'd rather hold all the way up to a penny? Is that what you're saying? Let's say you bought AMC at $5 and you bought 100 shares, cost $500. After the 10-to-1 reverse split, you have 10 shares now, so you need a share price of $50 a share just to break even. John Shear, you are 100% correct in your calculation. Do not forget, though, that you are going, it could be slightly less than $50 a share, because technically you're going to be getting one extra share because of your settlement. So if you do have 100 shares of AMC right now, you are going to be receiving one extra share post-split. So you technically have 11 shares. You technically have 11 shares if you have 100 right now. So just bear that in mind, man. Bear that in mind that you'll have 11 shares if you get to that reverse split. And one of them was essentially given to you. So it's not going to help out much, man. It might end up being like a $49.50 price point that you need to get to. But yes. Hurrah! Should I sell AMC and go ape heavy? Back to the future. Like I say, man, I cannot tell you what to do. So don't take this as advice or anything, but yes, okay? Logically speaking, right now, and I want all of you guys to know, like, this is literally not me, so don't do anything stupid and be like, oh, Claybro told us to do it. Logically speaking, yes, you absolutely should. AMC and Ape now represent the exact same thing. The only difference is that you need to own 75 shares of AMC, right? And you get that settlement share, which is only going to be like a 10% bump or whatever. So at these current prices, it does not make sense to even own AMC because it's trading at a 10% premium to Ape, more than a 10% premium to Ape. You can buy AMC for $2.03, legitimately buy AMC for $2.03, or you can buy AMC for $3.42. Nobody in here can tell me why you would buy AMC for $3.41 when you can also buy AMC for $2.03. Best explanations might be that, well, you get that settlement share with AMC. Okay, great. As long as it's trading at less than a 10% premium above Ape, because then it would make sense to buy AMC again, because you do get that settlement share. Some people may be of the idea that somehow the conversion is not going to go through still. If you believe that something is going to happen and it's not going to go through, okay, theoretically in that situation, you would not want to buy Ape. But why would anybody appeal the decision when the settlement has already been agreed upon by both parties? No party's lawyers are going to appeal the decision when both parties' lawyers have already agreed that this is the outcome that they wanted. So in that sort of a situation, All right, logic speaking, not me. Logic speaking, and posing the question, why would you pay $340 for the exact same share that you can buy for $203? Doesn't make sense. Now, a couple different scenarios could come across, okay, that we could come across. AMC and Ape, they don't actually both meet in the middle, but both of them decline and meet at a different price. So in that sort of a situation, yes, there will be arbitrage, will bring the prices back together, but that price could be brought together at $1.50. The price could be brought together at $1.80. That price could be brought together at $1. You know, it's not to say that Ape is not going to decline in value from where it's at right now. It's to say that only a fool would buy AMC for $341 when you can buy AMC for $203. So please, 100% disclaimer, don't say that I told you to go sell all your AMC and buy Ape. But logically speaking, you should not own AMC. You should own Ape right now. After they merge the two stocks, they are going to further dilute from what they have already done, so just be prepared for that too. Jeff P., you are 100% correct. So, is Musk X going to be running Shib or Doge? Well, Musk likes Doge, so I highly doubt that he's going to be doing anything for Shib. Abroskis went to an interview last week and got the job, applied for a maintenance mechanic at NIH to do building maintenance, painting, carpentry, and got hired to do boiler and chiller maintenance. Well, Tony D, hopefully you know how to do boiler and chiller maintenance, man. Congratulations on that one. And, well, seriously, hopefully you know how to do that stuff, and you're not going to be completely off guard. Just +1. Sorry, I am high. Night Cow, I might have missed what you said earlier, dude. Remember the $1 Shib glitch? Yes, I do. And that was a beautiful day, dude. That was a beautiful day. I remember when I had... By the time I looked, it was a few $1 million. But I know when you guys were looking, you guys had hundreds of millions of dollars in your account. And that was a beautiful day, Pudgy. Of course, we couldn't take advantage of it, but we were all fake rich for a minute. Not holding to a penny, but I will go up. Let's ask the 8-ball. But it will go up. What are we going to ask the 8-ball? DD214. Tell me what to ask it. So I want to know what you guys want to know. Ape should not exist. Was not a real Oh, yeah, dude. I don't think Ape should even exist right now either. I truly believe that Ape was sold to sideswipe investors, right? Ape was sold because we voted no to dilution. And Adam Aaron said, okay, well, if you idiots won't let me dilute this way, I'm going to dilute you this way. Think about that. The investors literally voted no to dilution, and now look how much dilution he got away with. He got away with 1 billion extra shares in dilution through selling Ape when we had clearly voted no. I can't believe that Allegheny Pension Fund settled when they should not have settled. Like, it was clearly illegal. It was against the AMC retail investors' vote. It was against AMC investors' vote to dilute the shares, and that is exactly what he did with shares of Ape. So, yeah, I cannot believe that. I can't believe they settled, and I can't believe that nobody's actually litigating that. It's a complete and utter nonsense, in my opinion. I like Deer Brands, Clay. Deer Brands what, man? I don't even know what we're talking about right now, guys. I might be off on something, Night Cow. Yes, until after all said and done, AMC will be trading at sub $2. J-Bones, I'm not in disagreement with that. Let me put it that way. I know I own $5.25 worth of Shiba Inu. Do you think I should add more? Monkey Doodle, man, if you're strapped and that's a lot for you, no, I don't think you should add any more. If it keeps you up at night, no, I don't think you should add any more. However, I think if you expect to be, making significant money on Shiba Inu coin, you might want to add some more. Let's see, and if we all own Ape, we re-own the float. Unfortunately, we do not all own Ape, though. Whole lot of dilution with AMC. Maybe Meads Kevin was right. Maybe he is. He's a smart kid. Clairo, Bitcoin got a small bump up to 29,600 today. Was this manipulation? Do you have any technical analysis that says we're still bearish divergence on the weekly? Let's take a look at it, because it was just a nice little spike up and then right back down. So as you can see, bouncing right off this support line at 29.2, coming up a little bit, and then right back down. Let's see what we look like on a 5-minute here. I don't know. Nothing to say that would have been manipulation, right? The price of Bitcoin has been volatile over the last couple of weeks here. And we got a little spike here. They brought us back up all the way to 30,000. It was trading in this range between 29 and 29.2, 29.3 for, I don't know, what is that, 3 days or so. Bounced off, jumped all the way up to 30 again, tested 30 again, has been coming back down, tested this 29. I think it's just, Bitcoin living in between these tighter and looser ranges of support and resistance. So as you can see, there is a little bit of resistance that's forming in this area right here where it did bump up to at 29.5, 29.6. We tapped it here, spiked up a little bit right here, but more prominently you can see it here, here, and what we did this morning. So if we did want to add, and I'm not going to leave it on here, but if you did want to add another level of resistance, main level of resistance at 30, main level of support at 29, with an inner channel between 29.6 and 29.3. Tapped it here, tapped it, what is this, yesterday? A couple days ago, right here. Tapped it on the way back down, used it as support, and then kind of tested this range a few times back at the end of July. So I don't think it was any sort of manipulation or anything like that, man. I think it was just a little bit of a run up to a short-term level of resistance that you have at that 29.6 area that we've been, we'll leave that on there just to see what ends up happening. But I don't think it was any sort of manipulation or anything like that, man. I think it's just testing support and resistance levels and trading within those ranges as it's been unable to break out really for the last 3 or 4 months, man. Bitcoin has been stuck between 29 and 30 for quite some time. So that would be my best guess on that. It was all paid off back. Oh, yeah, dude, Night Cow. 100% agree with you, man. Let's get started. Moji, what's going on? Clay, you keep skipping me. Chris, I would never do it, and I'm sorry if I did. Hey, how much realistically could it potentially go? It ain't going to go to a penny. Right, Chris. Shiba Inu coin's not going to a penny. Realistically, man, in the next couple of days, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a 20, 30%, maybe 40 or 50% increase on Shibarium. I know I've been perpetuating a lot of excitement, and I am excited myself, because I know that when Shib runs, it runs. In all reality, I think that Shiba Inu coin is probably going to pull back after the Shibarium release, and we may not. If we don't run up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%, we might be just testing this 1,000 point per coin mark for quite some time now. But realistically, dude, if you're willing to hold for a year, 2 years, or whatever until the bull market really hits, I don't see why, and I would be willing to, debate with anybody that all-time highs and a little bit beyond are a possibility. Now, do I think that Shib deserves $100, $200, $300 billion valuations? No, I really don't. And do I believe that when regulatory clarity is reached, that Shiba Inu coin is going to garner the attention of all of the institutions out there? I do not. I don't think that Shiba Inu coin is an institutional coin. So I really don't see hundreds of billions of dollars in value even during the next bull market. But that does not mean that we can't be touching, all-time highs and slightly beyond. All-time highs, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 billion dollar valuations, I believe are a possibility during the bull market. Shibarium hype, it's not going to jump us that far, though. Are we rich yet? Remy, my gosh, dude. Remy, I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, man? Let's see. I feel the excitement in the charts for Shib has been really disappointing. I think because they've hinted to a release too many times. William could be. Another thing, though, is whales. Whales, they're buying right now, but they're also selling. So the percentage of volume controlled by whales over the last couple of weeks has been ridiculous. One of the videos that I did a couple of days ago, 8.7 of the 10.4 trillion Shiba Inu coin that were traded was on whale accounts. People who were trading over $100,000 transactions. So knowing that like 90% of the transactional volume right now is whales, those guys aren't necessarily going to be willing to hold out for 100, 200% gains, because, you know, a 10% gain, dude, they're making $20,000, $30,000. You make $20,000, $30,000 on a 10% gain, they're going to be taking their profits. So whale volume is also another thing that we have to overcome. Bitcoin makes a new all-time high in Argentina. Interesting. Kindle Uncle. It must be, if Bitcoin is making a new all-time high in Argentina right now, shouldn't we be selling Bitcoin? Shouldn't we be buying our Bitcoin here in the United States and arbitraging this opportunity and selling it over in Argentina? Or is that because the Argentinian peso or whatever they have is so stinking destroyed due to inflation that it's going up, but the value is not necessarily there? Oh, will DWAC go higher than GME? In terms of actual price, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Gosh. I'll say this. I do not think that DWAC is going to garner the attention that GameStop did. But DWAC like 17x'd in a single day when that SPAC merger took place. I do believe that we can see some all-time highs on DWAC again if Donald Trump really, really promotes Truth Social, only uses Truth Social, and is a major presidential candidate. If everything has to flow through Truth Social during his run for presidency, then yes, I think a lot of people are going to be drawn to the platform, and I think a lot of people are going to be talking about the platform, and I think that the stock price can absolutely rise because of that. If that's not something we see, then I don't know. I think that I think DWAC can go up, but I don't think that it's necessarily going to be like phenomenal like that. Uncle Mo in the house, baby. Mo is in the house. What's going on, Mo? Should not hold one for long. I hope it does, fishing. I hope it does. I hope it rips beyond it. Any thoughts? Price after the reverse split. Hernan, I think it's going to 10x, right? I think the price is going to go up by 10x, and the amount of shares that people own are going to get divided by 10. But I do believe that AMC will drop after the reverse split. A lot of tickers drop after reverse splits take place. I would not be terribly surprised if AMC reverse splits, let's say it reverse splits up to like $25, $30. I would not be surprised if it's back down to $17, $18 in a matter of weeks. I really would not. And in a matter of months, I would not be surprised if it's back down to 10, 11, 12 bucks. It's the way that it is, man. Let's see. I see Shibby coming. Some of them in years to come, and or a X currency adding to X Twitter when it re-enters the market. You know, I don't know, Night Cow. Elon, I'm pretty sure, has said that he's never going to create a cryptocurrency token associated with X. So I really don't know if he's going to go that route or not. Okay, where Farmy? Tim, Farmy was testing 40 cents today, man. It was testing on the low. I did look at it earlier. Where we at here? Yeah, it was testing 40 cents, man. After hours, 40.69. Farmy testing this major red line today. You can see the low of 40.01 cents. Guys, if that level is broken, Farmy is done. I'm telling you right now, it's going to fall hard if this level is broken. Just watch out for that. Every time, though, every time it's touched it over the last, year and a half, it's bounced off nicely. So, you guys pick your poison on that one, okay? 38 ripped up to $1.50. $1.15. Ripped up to $1.15 after testing it. Came down again. Boom. Ripped up very quickly to 50 cents. 20% gain. Very quickly. Boom. Ripped up to 64 cents. Very quickly. Boom. Ripped up to 55. Don't get caught this time, though. Don't get caught. If it falls, it's going to fall hard. If it bounces, well, dude, you got yourself a nice 10, 15, 15, 20, 25% gain. 20, 25% gain right there if it does bounce back up. But, man, I'm not touching it. I don't like it. Moji! Can I get an anniversary king to... Where's mine? Oh, there it is. Absolutely. Love me some bros and broettes. Thanks for all you do, Clay Moji. Thank you for all you do, man. And an absolute... Moji! 21 months of bro, man. Loving it. And thank you very much for that member chat. Appreciate you on that one. And thank you very much for keeping that green name for 21 months, dude. You guys are all incredible, man. Moji, thank you very much. AMC's about to bump. Brandy, I hope so. I hope so. Hello, bros. Richie's playing talk. What's going on, Richie? Glad to have you in here, man. Hello from Utah. Just dollar cost average, filling bags. The bull will come. Yeah, the bull market will come, guys. Look, the bull market doesn't have to affect any and every stock out there. But the bull market is inevitable unless, of course, markets are destroyed. I don't think that this is the end of the world. I don't think that markets will be destroyed. I think we got some more time before we get to that situation there. But the bull market has always followed a bear market. Since the beginning of markets, bull markets follow bear markets. The cyclical in nature has repeated itself since the beginning of time. So, yes, it absolutely could and absolutely should and absolutely would this time as well. Richie's playing talk. Thank you very much, Richie, throwing up 5 green names right now. Guys, if you do not follow Richie's channel, type in Richie's playing talk and follow this man right now. He's absolutely killing it. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Richie, thank you very much for the super chat or for the member chat there. 5 green names. Jared got a green name. Nick F got a green name. Andres got a green name, or Andres. Gary got a green name, and Official NZ got a green name. I love it, man. If you guys are in here right now and you receive that green name, please say thank you to Richie's Plain Talk. If you guys are in here right now and you did not get a green name, please still say thank you to Richie's Plain Talk for that. And make sure you subscribe to that guy's channel as well. Giving out some great content on a lot of cryptocurrencies. Appreciate you for doing it, Richie. And absolutely, man, we are here to build the bros up. So check out Richie's Plain Talk's YouTube channel as well, guys. Peace out of the diamond-handed Shib whales, baby. Oh, no. Saying peace to the whales. I hope the whales hold this time. I hope the whales hold this time. If the Shiba Inu coin whales hold this time, oh my gosh, dude, the gains are going to be unparalleled. Listening in on Boom Cube, doing a night shift. What's a Boom Cube, dude? I don't even know what a Boom Cube is, Jim. Let's get green, y'all. This is a bad live. These are some very nice live streams. I agree with you on that one, Richie. We have a lot of fun in here. Hopefully, if you guys got questions, we can learn as well. But we do have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and doing these live streams as well, man. Peace, bro, fam. It must be. It is 5 o'clock, everybody. I'm on holiday with bad reception. Back next week, Mrs. 50 Shades. Enjoy your vacation, Mrs. 50 Shades. Very happy to have you in here, popping in and saying hello. And yes, when you're back from your vacation, please come back. Enjoy it, though, Mrs. 50 Shades. Enjoy your day. And guys, get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs, and we will be back with videos tonight at 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Please watch them 100 times. Put them on loop. Click the like button. All that good stuff. Share them everywhere. I might have to come up with some sort of an incentive to share the live stream in some places, some giveaways or something. So I'll be thinking about that. Make sure to share the live stream, guys. Appreciate everybody that already does so. And we're going to do these. Oh, Bluetooth speaker. Booms. Yeah, what do you say? Boom Cube. I like that name, dude. Boom Cube. Alright, we're doing some shout-outs. All of you new green names, shout-out to you. Pudgy saying peace out of the diamond-handed Shib whales. Bender, man, enjoy your day, Bender. Richie's Plain Talk. New photo bulto. Ahoo! Gorilla, Mrs. 50 Shades. Gorilla, DD214. Fishing their bass. Jim from Wales. Kenneth, man, see you later. We got J-Bones, baby. 50 Shades, have fun. Absolutely. Bye, guys. See you later, man. Let's go crypto. Remy, let's get started. Moji, Federal Aviation Administration, every day of the week, dude. Night Cow, see you later, man. man. Gen G, have an awesome evening. You as well, Gen G. Dark Bro Man, peace out to you. See you later. Bender, enjoy your day. Brandy, see you later. Let's see. Richie's playing talk, man. Enjoy your day. What do you think about Shibarium? Has any way of not dropping at this hoop? Yes, I think it's a possibility. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you, Richie. I'm going to be extremely surprised after every member of the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team has said that they are going to release it at this event. They would lose all credibility. They would lose all credibility if they did not launch Shibarium this week. They would lose any and every credibility that they don't already have. So I cannot imagine they will not release it. Toodles to you, Kai. D's, man. See you later. Jeff, peace out to you, man. Moji, see you later. DD214. Pudgy goes on vacation, gets tan, returns his 51 Shades of Sarah. Yes, she might be returning his 51 Shades of Sarah after that vacation. Brandy, enjoy your evening. It is time to go. It's 5:03. J-Bones, later potato. See you later, J-Bones. Night Cow, Aiden, Richie's playing talk. Everybody, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.